Hello, everyone. I wanted to make a short video on the suburban question because as I've lived further along downtown longer and longer, and as I've moved further away from the right, I've really started to have almost a contempt for the suburbs, and for like various reasons. Like they're just so fucking unnatural. They really are. Like rural areas are natural, urban is natural. There's nothing fucking natural about suburbanitism. That lifestyle really isn't. And just thinking like how many like suburbia has fucking destroyed cultural and regional identities. It fucking has. I don't know how you can tell me it hasn't. I mean, you look at fucking Chicago, and I think I said this before. There's a time when you had at least 100 Swedish American cultural fraternities. When these fuckers ended up moving to the suburbs out of the city, there was only one remaining, and now the people today, their descendants, are just generic suburban middle class white people who have no really cultural or ethnic identity. So I would say I fucking hate the suburbs. You know, and maybe I am getting more of an elitist view, but it's just like so many fucking rightoids and right wingers want to like fucking defend the suburbs, and like the suburbs is their hyperborea. I mean, I really just think white nationalism is essentially like soccer mom nationalism. And they just want to fucking they want to defend something that basically has destroyed their own ethnic identities and replace it with a generic white consumerist identity. And I just find that annoying, but also hilarious that they want to defend it. I mean, like, there's nothing that ties people together in the suburbs. There really isn't. Go there, all you see is like fucking Walmarts, Targets. What are those fucking things called? Strip malls. I mean, there's nothing I think that should be defended. It's just I really don't think there is, and it's like, and these people, and it's another problem I have with some people from the suburbs, because I was originally from the suburbs, just living downtown for at least 8 years, almost a decade now. My views have definitely changed a lot. Is that they have this like unwarranted superiority complex to them. Some of them do. I've noticed that. They're like, oh, you live in the hood. You live in the hood? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, the house I live now with my mom and my sister is worth almost $500,000. Probably worth more than any fucking house where they live. So it's like, and it's so funny is that a lot of like the criminal elements now in my city, since it is getting gentrified, are moving out to the like suburbs, moving to like more like affordable like apartments in the suburbs. So now it's getting more like kind of more riffraffy in the suburbs. And these people like keep on like wanting to defend the suburbs, and I don't understand why. The suburbs just atomizes you. It destroys culture, destroys actual authentic identities. I don't see any fucking use in defending it, and it's so funny that you have these kind of gun-toting, kind of conservative middle to upper middle class types that LARP as rednecks, but they're not rednecks because they never worked a day on their life in a farm. They're not fucking working class. They're not from a rural area. But, they got a really expensive truck. They act so tough. But if anything, the white bitch from, like, the West Coast who's moved here downtown, who has, like, a pit bull, and her name's Emily, is fucking tougher than you, and you're too much of a pussy hiding in your little fucking suburbs like a fucking coward. The suburbs is cowardice. It is petite bourgeois cowardice at its finest. And some of them act like they're all down a bag of chips. Like, no, you're fucking plebs. That's what you are. If anything, I think I'm higher up than you, bitch. So, yeah, that's all I'd say. If these fucking suburbite conservatards want to like stop their states from becoming red, maybe they should fucking move downtown and stop being pussies and buy houses and fix them up. And then these fucking these cities within these red states, within the South and everywhere else that are starting to become blue, will become red again. But no, they're just too much big ass pussies to do something like that. But they talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. So my solution to that is that we tax the fuck out of them until they either move downtown or they get a job as a farmer like their ancestors were in a rural area. There's my solution. Bye.